solid opening round, you could call it, yesterday. Tied for the lead after day one with Tony Finau at 10 under par. Head out to the stadium course at PGA West for round 2 of the American Express. And what's the wind like today? A little bit windier, 6 to 9. Could add a little bit more of a challenge. I don't think we're going to go double-digit under today. But hopefully we're still good enough to put a decent round out there. Maintain the lead. And hopefully walk away with our second straight American Express title. So I don't know how you rebound from that hiccup. All right, round 2 from PGA West. A little bit windier here today. 7 miles an hour right to left here off the first tee. I think yesterday we hit 3-wood. I think that's going to be the plan here again. Swing it out a little bit farther to the right. Come on, settle. That doesn't look very promising. Not exactly the start you want to your round. Heavy rough on a mound, and just didn't get that right at all. So it's going to be a really interesting second shot, and it's going to move a ton. So I'm going to try a high 50. See if it gets there. That looks much better. The only problem is I think it's going to spin off the green. Surprisingly, no. We are putting. It's a little bit of a lengthy one, but we shall see. Okay. Not much in terms of uphill here. In fact, there's even a little bit of downhill, so I'm not going to do much on the power. But we're going to have to aim way over here. And, oh, just going to miss it high. But we'll have a tap in for the most part for par. 2.5 feet, that's a tap in for a PGA player, right? Apparently so. Well, can't start with a birdie back-to-back days, but that's fine. We are chasing Vince Whaley at the top of the leaderboard. He dropped the 14 under through 2 rounds here on Friday. On to the second. Let's see what the wind is doing for us here today. If it's at our back, we're certainly going to go for it, especially with the front pin there. So have a rip at it and hope for the best. I mean, we're still going to do that. Just got to be able to hit a good shot. Otherwise, we're probably going to wind up in the bunker. Or worse. That's still a little bit farther left than I would have liked. We're going to be okay this time around. I'll tell you this, we're down there. We broke out the power drive. We might have been able to drive the green, but to be honest, oh, false front, no shot. No. So probably a good thing to be where we're at here. Last thing we need is to not get this up there. So we're going to go a little bit past the hole. You leave that short, it's hitting that false front, it's coming right back. And possibly even into the rough, which is catastrophic. Now, the problem here is, don't miss the putt. Because if you do, nothing good can happen. Good. Birdie here on 2 to drop us to 11 under par. If that missed, it had enough speed to roll all the way off. I did not see anything about that, no. Alright, front pin here on 3 as well. Not exactly the most accessible green in the world. It's a fairly lengthy par 4. We are going to be able to have a rip here, though, so away we go. That's still a little bit right, but that's okay. I think we gave ourselves enough room over there. Good little hop, and this will take a turn. Stay in the short grass. And that actually is going to open up the front of the green just enough to the point that I think we're going to be okay here. Problem being, we're going to have to hit a 58. That looks fairly good. If this doesn't spin a mile back. Where's the commentary when you need it? I know it's turned off, but couldn't drop it any better than that. Really nice approach early on in our day, and we'll convert on the chance. So it's back-to-back birdies, 2 through 2 holes to drop us to 12 under par. And 2 shots off the lead. Pin's still up on that top tier. In fact, I don't really think it moved that much from yesterday. This is not gonna be a very easy shot. That's gonna have to come over. It's actually looking pretty good. I'll take that. That's just fine. Not my favorite par 3, so overall, it's a pretty good result. Not much required here on the power. And that'll go. 15-footer drops. That's 3 straight birdies. Did Austin shank his shot on 4? It's throwing me off that he's playing these rounds before I play mine. I wasn't like that a year ago. All right, give us a little bit of wind so we can break out the power drive here. A little bit of wind at our back, preferably. Yeah, that ain't happening. So we're just going to go with the regular drive here on this one. Of course, we only have a bronze power drive anyway. A little erratic off the tee here today, but into the wind, we're going to be okay and get away with that. Now, I don't particularly like coming into the green from over here, especially when this is into the wind. Well, the good news is today our miss has been left, so we'll just aim right on the edge of the water and hopefully just leave it just short of the green. Or blast it over here. I think Austin did find himself over here a little bit earlier today, but overall, it's not terrible. Certainly not the result we wanted, but... well, it's a long flop, but I think it's the move. It's up there. It's past the hole. I really thought that was going to come back a little bit. 9-footer remaining for our birdie. We've really kind of botched everything about this hole. It's going to move a good bit. If we got the speed right, that'll fall. 4 consecutive birdies, and we should be tied for the lead here very early on in round 2. All this just to lose more skill points, and I have decided we're also going to lose specs. I don't know how I'm going to work that out in there yet, but we're going to take our specs away too. All right. Par 3 6th. This one here today, I think we just take our par and like it. That's actually not going to be bad. We might just trickle onto the green here, and we do. So we will be putting from 76 feet away. Well, chance for an early highlight, I suppose. Mostly flat until it gets real deep in there, so we're going to want to put a good charge into this one, I think. Maybe not quite that much. And give it a rip. Oh, I left it short. At least on the power I intended to give it. That's actually really good, but it was going right anyway. So, you know, from that far away, not bad. I did not publish last night's game, so I don't think Evo's seen that yet. I think that's scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah, your player had an interesting game defensively. Some good, some bad. No. And truth be told, we don't have a real sacrificial lamb in terms of injury. Lucas is going to be out 1 to 2 months, but back in plenty of time for any sort of postseason play, so not horrifically worried. But the good news is, we do have a new lefty batter off the bench, so I don't even think you've seen him yet. Oh, boy. Alright. Could hate that more. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. I might finesse a 54. But my God, this is going to be a hard one to get right. That felt good, but did we aim good? Come on! Well, we're putting. Kind of the story of the round so far. All right. Slight bit of uphill. We don't need to do too much to it. This one, I'm not so confident about. On the way. Oh, my goodness, that drops. That was a rocket, too. 5 birdies on the front 9 with 2 to play. Down to 15 under par. Solo lead with a long way to go on Friday. And we get another par 5. Power drive. I'm not so sure about this, but we're kind of on a roll right now, so we can afford to take a few risks. That's actually going to be fairly good. We didn't get all of it, but that's certainly down there. And it won't flirt with the cart path either. Well, because we're still too good, that's the problem, but that'll fix itself as this season goes along. Certainly not a very accessible flag for us here today. I'd absolutely have to crush a 4-iron just to even get this on the green. So, once again, off the tee, we took a risk. We're gonna do the same here on the second shot. That doesn't look good at all. Goodbye, home run. But I know it's only 8 holes into our second round of the year. We haven't hit a fan yet. Flop shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Probably our flop shot of the tournament so far. And once again, we are left with a birdie opportunity. We thought we were good yesterday. Today is a different story. Now, we struggled on the back nine yesterday. Par 4 ninth. Trying to wrap up an outstanding front nine here on Friday. One where you just can't complain too much. We hit power drive here yesterday. I'm not sure if it's the smartest thing to do here today, but we're going to give it a go. It's a little right, but it'll be dry. Holy shit, this is going to be down there. 316 on the carry. Not the best look into the green, but unless you're hitting that 370, you ain't going to get one. That bunker really shouldn't come into play. Gonna be a tough little spot on this green to stick, though, yet again. So I think the move is gonna be with the 54 finesse again. We had pretty good luck on that before. Didn't blast it, which is for the best. This could be really good. And it is. It's a small spot that you have to land that ball if you're going to stick in close to the hole. Somehow we got it. That is a pretty good shot. And we will finish off an outstanding front nine, 7 under par. Three-shot lead over Vince Whaley with 9 holes to play here in round 2. But we head to the back nine. We were, I think, 3-4 under something on the back yesterday, and things just kind of fell apart. Because we were on that kind of run on the front yesterday, too. Not quite that good, but still pretty damn good. Oh, God, and some wind at our back. I'm not even going to mess around with power drive here on this one. I think a regular one will be just fine. Ooh, it ain't going to be fine. We might be swimming unless we take a lucky bounce here. We do not. That was always going to flirt with the water, so already our third into the par 4. Gonna have to hit one good. I wonder if can I get away with a 54 here again? Ooh, I can. I'm gonna hit a high 54. This one's gonna carry a good bit with the wind. This could be great. We are somehow gonna save par. Had to go right at it. And we got the speed and the wind right. It's tough to say that that's an undeserved par when our third was that good. So we stay at 14 under. And on to yet another par 5. Water everywhere here at PGA West. I'm surprised that hasn't happened to me on 6 yet. Alright, well, the reward is just too good if we absolutely get a hold of one here, so power drive it is. It's a little bit right. I think the wind might save it, and it's gonna. So we'll catch this downslope here, too. The ball's way down there, but still 256 out. Power approach, I'm thinking not. This could get a little dicey. Trying to hit a 4-iron with the wind at our back here. That could flirt with the water again. I think it's gonna. Uh-huh. Wow. That's not good. 2 balls in the water on the last 2 holes, and yet we might have a chance to get away with par both times. Oh, wow. Not a great flop. Not a great flop at all. That's a lot more than you'd want to save par. One's going to be tricky. Nope. Didn't get the speed right. Needed to hit that a little bit harder. We will drop a shot for the first time here at PGA West. I've been bogey-free up until that point. This could get really interesting if we continue along this pace and head into the weekend not leading. I don't know. Perhaps. Alright, so I'm going to do something. We didn't do this in round 1 yesterday, but I did it a lot in seasonal tournaments and any sort of, you know, credit grind rounds. And that's hit a stinger off of this tee. It's just safe. Put one down there. This might even climb the hill. Oh, wow, that's sat there. Okay. Now, we only have a bronze stinger right now. That's not exactly great. Pitch shot, no thank you. I'd love to be able to hit a finesse. I actually can't. Ugh. This is not pretty. Honestly, it's about the best I think I could have done. Too bad it was so far to the left, but I really don't want to be hitting spinners from that far away. That's going to be interesting on the speed. It falls. Get the shot back. We dropped on 11. Get back to 17 under par. Par 3, 13th. If we can hit a straight shot today, I think that pin is actually in a preferred spot, but we'll see. I actually might have to hit a 6-iron and bring it back. It's kind of my thought, but I don't know if I need to aim a little bit more right. We've been missing left badly. That's looking fairly good. Oh, but it might not have enough juice to get there. It didn't. Wind was too strong. And we missed the green on the par 3. So now, I could flop this, or we could pitch it and kind of have a run at what we've got going on here. This isn't going to go downhill that much, so I'm thinking somewhere kind of right in that area. I don't really necessarily want this to go in, just put it close. And we hooked that left. And we didn't get the speed right, but that's savable for par here. Texas. We don't truly Texas wedge very much. This one's a little interesting, isn't it? That will go. Par save on 13, and things have yet again hit a snag on the back 9. I see Xander Schauffele's name up in there. Also, I don't really know what's going on, if that's shadows or what the hell's happening here, but textures look very strange. Well, once again, we're going to need the wind at our back to even really think about trying to power drive something like that. This is the fairway here, yes? Something appears to have not loaded in right. I'm not really sure what all that line is, but oh well. Yesterday, I think we hit a 5-wood off this tee. And today, into the wind, I'm kind of thinking 3-wood. By the way, who tees off from here? From that camera? What good does that do you? The shade way. Oh, boy. That could be big trouble. Oh, yeah. Oh. Stay up there. Oh, no. We nearly caught an incredible break. But not the case. So now this one here. Oh, wait. We caught the break anyway, I guess. Not exactly the way I wanted it to, but the game put us back up this way. This is going to be a miserable, miserable shot. I mean, look at the stance we got to take to do this. We might want to hit 54. I'm thinking we hit 54. I have no idea where we need to aim. That actually looks pretty damn good from where we were, except it's still carrying. Hey, we're putting! 35 feet out. That was an adventure. Take a good bit off of that and swing it out wide. Give it plenty of time to break in. I still don't think we're going to get this in there. It's got a chance, but not really all that close. Gave it a go. Not our best. And back in. About 4 feet. For yet another par to stay at 17 under. Even here on the back nine. Par 4, 15. 468 yards. Another pin that doesn't look all that friendly, but it might funnel down a little bit back there, so we'll just see what the shot's looking like. This is gonna be an interesting drive, and if we don't get it right, we're probably gonna pay for it. Yep. Wow. Took a good skip up there to at least get us from out of the hole, but ugh. Well, I think we're hitting a pitching wedge. You know, it's not looking that bad, but I don't think it's going to be what we want. Yeah. Would have had to be hitting a 7-8 iron to kind of get it to roll down that slope there, but ah, well. You know, actually, this isn't going to require a lot of aim. See if we got it right. It's got to turn. It's got to turn. And just missed. We're not giving ourselves the greatest opportunities here on the back, but giving ourselves at least some semblance of a chance. In for par again with 3 to play. Final par 5 coming up. still leading by 3. Now, some good news here. There's no water. But we found just about every other hazard we possibly can today. So let's just mash one down there, let the wind take it. That's gonna flirt, I think. No, with a bunker, it's gonna carry it. Good. Good. Ooh. You know, there's a chance here. It's straight, but I don't think it's hit that well. Right past it. This might take a turn and come back a little ways. Not quite. Well, regardless, it is an eagle chance. Not exactly the one I wanted, but a chance nonetheless. This thing's gonna take off. Ouch. You know what? With how bad it's gone, though, on the back 9, we will certainly take a birdie with 2 holes to play and heading into a par 3 that we're not likely to birdie. No, he just wants to go before Pioneers football. There's a little bit of a reason as to why. I'm not sure he knows. I don't know if I told anybody. Evo's out for our game today, but only this week. Got a practice injury. We may have to hit 8-iron here. Well, it looks good. No, it doesn't. We needed more than an 8-iron. Just can't gauge this wind properly. So that makes our situation at running back a little bit interesting for this game. I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Pretty good uphill putt here. On the way. Once again, going to give it a look, but just roll it a couple feet past. What did Steph do to you? Padded practice on a Monday, probably. Yes, we do have a new kicker. I haven't made the kicker yet, but alas, we do. So finally, we head to our finishing hole here today. The 18th, par 4 at 439. We got a birdie here yesterday. Not sure if that's going to be the case here today, especially with how we played. Drive into the wind. There's a thought to just try a stinger, but the landing area and the angle in which we would have to do this really isn't that great, so it's honestly not worth it. That's right again. Hopefully the wind saves us. It just might. No. Into the first cut. Well, gonna have to hit one pretty good here. Try a 9. That's left. Not horrendously left, but certainly not good. It's also a good bit long, and having to hit a 9-iron in there just didn't get any backspin, so. You have those days where you just get the wind completely right. Today is not one of them. I'm just going to hit it straight at it, to be honest. And hope for the best. Oh, gee. You know, it's just that little bit off really all day. Or at least the entire back nine. Well, we'll drop this in for par. It's still a great day. 8 under par. Let's take a look at this. See what the final leaderboard is going to be. Is that it? Is that it, really? Nobody got past 14 under. That is a big surprise. How about Vince Whaley, though? 11 under today. But we still head into the weekend of the American Express, leading by 4. We'll see what the conditions are like on Saturday, and hope that things go our way.